क्या समझ में नहीं आया, सॉरी आई मिस दैट.
मैंने कहा विजय के बालों वाली बात में गिव अ कॉम्प्लेक्स टू मी. हर्ष स्पीकिंग.
अच्छा.
and to some extent to me too.
I'm Harsh here.
Yeah.
I'm Harsh here. Hi everyone.
Harsh, that's good, no? That's low maintenance. Even my husband is bald, so it's pretty like I can always shave his head, so no problem cutting in a perfect order or anything.
चेहरा कहाँ तक धोना है.
Yeah.
Consistency.
नहीं विजय ये आपकी जलन बोल रही है विजय. मेरा बेटा यही कहता तो मैं कहता हूँ look at Vin Diesel and Jason Statham. So he says कि आप अपनी बॉडी बनाओ वैसी. मैंने कहा वो प्रॉब्लम है, वो नहीं हो पाएगा. तो कहता नहीं, then you don't compare yourself with them.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel is a very big comparison.
बोलने के लिए तो कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं ना, खुद ही को तो बोलना है. So happy to see all of you. It's very nice, Gurleen. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you for joining us. It's so great to see so many people today.
Yeah, exactly. To be honest, I was thinking, will people join for this one, because the topic is a little bit too reaching out, but I'm so glad everybody joined.
Yeah.
In fact, the topic is
What are we drinking today, Sakshi?
What am I drinking? Okay, you're going to be surprised, but it will make sense when I share the character. I'm just drinking water today.
Oh, nice.
Very big change from my usual gins and whatnot.
Same here. I have settled for green tea today, which looks a little like alcoholic beverage though, but it's green tea.
Sure, Gurleen. We're gonna say it's green tea.
I'm typical Punjabi.
Lassi. Cool.
Here also warm water.
Warm water.
Corona water.
Nice.
Okay.
What
I'm having
about
coffee.
Rajat?
That's my go-to thing in the afternoon. So every day.
Yeah, you need that caffeine for the day.
Yes.
What about
yes.
Kal, Preeti, Amina?
I had made myself a smoothie which I could not resist.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Oh, so you drowned it already?
Yeah. So it's an empty glass.
You know, about me, Vijay and I shared something interesting, and we connected somewhat 2.5 years ago. So he knows. I've also I was living in Saudi Arabia for the last 2.5 years, so now I have more of coffee than anything else.
Yeah, amazing meetings. When I was not familiar, they gave me coffee. I drank it. It was just little, so I drank it. He gave me again. I drank it. He gave me again. I drank it. And then my colleague said that he will not stop. You will
Yes.
So don't drink. He will keep on giving you. You don't drink. I say, okay.
Interesting stories.
That is interesting. Amina, what are you drinking?
water. Good water.
You guys. Next time you cannot use a water excuse. I have a story behind the water thing. It will make sense in the end.
We are waiting for the evening. It's 3. We don't want to get sloshed by the evening.
Well, next time we'll do evenings then. Preeti, what about you?
What about me? I just had my lunch, so had a glass full of chaat, and I'm already done with my drink.
Oh, okay. Well, usually I think it's because it's 3 today, but usually we tend to sit with like a nice beverage. And yeah, that's just one of the things that we do in the session. Gurleen, do you want to start us off and share maybe explain, I'll just quickly explain what the idea was behind this, and then Gurleen, if you want to start us off. So basically, a lot of you have joined us before, and everybody spoke about, movies and shows and, things that sometimes we see on the screen and we're like, that's my life, or that's a character that I am, or perhaps that's a character that I'm not, but I could be or want to be. So we thought we would draw some parallels in our session today, obviously keeping it very close to psychology and what we draw out of it. But this is an exercise that I think we did in our college as well. We would do movie analysis. We would do like our analysis with movie characters. It was always very fun, but it was always also nice to see how you see something on the big screen and you kind of draw a story in your own mind around it and how it portrays in your own life. So I think that is what we're trying to do today. Gurleen, do you want to start us off and have
Sure.
fun with it?
Sure. So I love movies, and I also like independent cinema. And when I had just started, thinking about a character, I had so many characters in mind. But I picked up this character which is really relatable, and I'm sure all of you will relate to it because I'm dead sure that all of us have seen this character and we resonate with this character. And this character is Rancho from Three Idiots. So yeah, so I'm sure many of us would resonate with this character who taught us to pursue excellence, follow our strengths, and live a purposeful life. So this character also even challenged the age old education system in India and showed us the ugly side of shining exterior of top engineering colleges. And some of the dialogues really speak to me, and I want to share some of those iconic dialogues. So I think one of the dialogues which I remember is when Rancho says that never study to be successful, study for self-efficiency. So don't run behind success, follow behind excellence, and success will come after you. So that is something which really speaks to me. And there was another dialogue when R. Madhavan, Irfan, the character which is played by R. Madhavan, and Rancho, talk to each other, and Rancho kind of tells him to follow his passion of photography. He says quit engineering and become a wildlife photographer, or do something that you have talent for. And he also shared like really pertinent examples, like if Lata Mangeshkar, Lata Mangeshkar's father told her to become a fast bowler, or if Sachin Tendulkar's father told him to be a singer, imagine what would happen, right? So, and this kind of further reminds me of this quote by Einstein when he says that everybody is a genius, and if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. So that character really speaks to me, and without taking much time, why it resonates with me is because of some of the reasons. Like personally, I'm a strong believer of operating from strengths, and I truly believe that we all become more of who we already are, and that we are born with special talents, we have innate qualities, we have unique traits, and we must leverage them and help others also to leverage those. So that's the reason why I'm also a big fan of Gallup, and that's so that is the character that I wanted to share. Yeah.
Thank you,
Great.
Gurleen, for sharing
Great,
that.
thank you.
Yeah. That was really interesting. Is there anybody else who probably had the same character in their mind by any chance? Or people had completely new
Well,
ideas?
I had, but then I decided that most of the people may be picking some positive character. Let me maybe pick up a more negative and a dark character as well, because there's a lot to learn from such traits too. I did have Rancho
Do you
in
want to
mind.
share that? Do you want to share that now?
Yes. So I'm a movie buff. I've used. I of course I'm a big fan of movies, different languages as well. And over these years, I've used a lot of movies in development programs and L&D programs as well. So the character that I decided to pick up is negative, is dark, but again, it's important. It is the Joker. Yes, we can talk about two movies which has Joker as the character. The first one, my all-time favorite, and the great late Heath Ledger. So both the movies, The Dark Knight as well as Joker, gives us a very important message in today's world, is with regards to mental health. And I believe as people who have a background of psychology and take interest in HR, L&D, we have a very important role to play to support and help people in terms of dealing with the things which are there. And also for us, it's equally important. Okay, so that's the kind of message which this movie delivers. And of course, we are looking at news and other events as well around our life, and how serious the problem is, and how important it is for us to deal for us and with others as well. This is from negative roles and characters as well, and look at the positive side. Maybe a couple of dialogues that I can probably share, which I resonate with. All right, so it's as simple as saying, "Why so serious?" and let's put a smile on that face. So it's a simple remedy. They couldn't be there can't be anything simple than that to perhaps and I do a lot of pro bono work. I do a lot of supportive work. I work with NGOs to charity, and of course I do a lot of pro bono work. But when it comes to real meaningful work, if you're good at something, never do it for free. So that's what I also believe in, just on the lighter side. So yes, both for the great late Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix, it's the mental health which we need to understand, that if certain people step into a state of mind, there is a strong reason with regards to what's happening in the background, their mind, and we need to understand, listen to them, and deal with it accordingly. So that's why I thought I'll just quickly share. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that is really beautiful to pick something that other people would normally ignore. You know, people always gravitate towards the hero or the main character, but they would quickly put away the villain as somebody you can't learn anything from or don't look up to. But I think it's really beautiful. I have a question, and obviously it's open for everybody else as well. Rajat, if you don't mind, how old were you when you first saw the Joker?
2007 or 2008. So I was, let me calculate. I was 23, I think.
23?
24, I think 24 or 23 or 24.
Okay, and did you draw the same conclusion from the movie, like about Joker?
Honestly, not the same conclusion then, but it took me a few years to really resonate. That point in time, it was excellent, fantastic acting, was all entertainment. That was the purpose. But then when I watched again over and over again, I didn't have to wait for the new ones. Of course, the new one, of course, has brought a complete change in the mindset, which is more deep. But then it took me a few years to watch it again and really understand. And now I've been doing something over the last 2 years in terms of happily supporting some people get out of that stage, get out of that phase, by being a good listener first, to them, because a lot of time people who are there in isolation, people who are going through a state of mind, may never really come to you and open up. But you need to read certain signals, you need to understand, and you need to probably be proactive in terms of reaching out to them and probing, so that they open up and share. So yes, it took me some time.
Yeah, and it's such a beautiful film, and I also resonate with that character, because that's he I mean, it's a mask, it's a persona that we show to the world, and behind that persona there is a real person. So in order to understand that person, you have to suspend judgment and create that space where there is, create a space of psychological safety, which is really important, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Rajat picked up on this as well, but as practitioners and being in the field of psychology, you need to be very proactive about your mental health as well. We often, like Rajat said, we reach out to people and we try to help them out, but you can't do that unless you are very self-aware or you're taking your own mental health in your own hands. So I think that is again something
Absolutely.
very, very important.
Agree. It begins with I. So yeah, that's where it really starts.
Very good, very good. How about Harsh? Do you want to go next? Do you want to share?
Yeah, sure. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, actually, first of all, I say I'm not prepared for this thing. I was aware there is a topic 3 o'clock we have to be. So then I read the thing, not gave a very proper thought, but yes, there is one character who I have actually it resonates with me from last around 7-8 years. What happened till that time? I'll say I'll just tell you a brief background. I have been in army, taken premature retirement. I joined army in 1993, so it is long 25 years I've been there, and I left army last year. So this is the prelude. Now I'll tell you with the relating with the character why I left and something. It's the common movie which everybody thinks the sort of cheap movie of Salman Khan. It's Kick, and actually I like that. I love that movie. Everybody should be having something which gives a kick in his life. Now I'll say why I changed my career and also because there was a time after spending 20-21 years, I started realizing it's getting bored. I'm getting bored every day, same monotonous job. Then I saw this movie. That was a turning point. I started thinking, not exactly after the movie started thinking, but yes, that thing was in back of my mind. And suddenly something started changing in my life all of a sudden that you started realizing, yes, you can also do something which can give a kick in your life. So I don't know the name of that character, but it is the Salman Khan's character who always says that there has to be a kick in life. Jisme kick milegi, main wo kaam karunga. So then taking that thing for cue, it gave me strength, and certainly I took this decision of taking premature retirement. Though my family was against. However, convinced them. Now I joined corporate world, and now I am very strongly entrenched into this idea that whenever you get up in the morning, there has to be something exciting in life. Not necessarily in terms of money or some adventure or marathon, but overall the thought process should be there should be zing in life. So that was the movie which I can say is certainly close to my heart. And initially once I saw it, it was like a normal masala movie. Normal masala Salman Khan ka jaisa hota hai वैसा ही took it like it. But धीमे started seeping into the concept behind it. And the best part I realized in my journey in last 5-6 years of this transformation, that this can be developed. It's not necessary that everybody has got it since beginning. There is something, I'll pursue this passion. But once a thought develops in somebody's mind, yes, I should do something. That is the seed. After that, that is the seed, and after that, something can come up. You just keep on thinking कि नहीं कुछ करना है तो कुछ के बाद फिर अपने आप चीजें आप धीमे वो बोलते हैं ना when the student is ready the master appears. वो मैंने actually अपनी life में देखा. All of a sudden the doors started opening for other things. Rather I will say that the doors were always there, but I never thought to come out of my secured zone of a government secured job, of my rank, of my profession of 25 years of experience. If I leave, what will happen? What will be the sustainment? But then I realized that it's worth it, and I will say not worth it is a very, I'm telling in a very least manner. It's not. That should be the aim of life. That there should be something for which I'm looking excited to do something every day, or in short-term goal, long-term goal. The meaning of the life changes. That is all. Thanks, actually.
Harsh, first I have to say thank you for your service of 25 years. With the army, so thank you for that. That is massive. So happy you joined today, and I think that is a beautiful thought. I wouldn't say much because I want other people to kind of jump in and say something about it, but I have an idea for our next session, Gurleen.
Okay.
Harsh, I have a question. What was your first movie that you remember?
First movie? Who's asking? Vijay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this is Vijay.
I never thought Vijay because बचपन से देख रहे हैं उस टाइम तो वो वैसे cinemas होते थे घर में. I remember when I was a kid, the television came when I was in class 7. But उसके पहले मतलब parents के साथ hall पे जाते थे जो उस टाइम के hall होते थे, not multiplexes. So actually I don't remember which was the first movie देखी है. मतलब बचपन से वो तो उस टाइम. But yes, Amitabh fan. But first movie कौन सी थी I don't.
That had an impression on you, like not technically first movie, but because many people remember, though I remember my first movie very clearly because a huge story behind it. But then the first movie that you specifically remember, like the oldest memory that goes into.
I'll not say first movie, but I'll say initial movies, though it was in my age of 16, not 16, I think 88, I think Prahar movie. That had a very great impact on my mind at that time. And that time I was in class 8. I think 88, 89, and I did my 10th in 90. So uska impact jo hua, so that was the thing which might have motivated me. I don't know. Uska pata nahi chalta hai ki uski wajah se main ja raha hu, but back of the mind. But certainly that was not the first movie. But yes, first movie, if you say ki, as per my memory, the movie which made an impact was Prahar. Certainly Prahar. No doubts in that. And I was
like
Which film is that, Harsh? I missed it. Which film are you talking about?
Prahar, Nana Patekar.
Okay.
I think that came in 1988. But movies देखी तो उसके पहले से हैं. Born in 74, so movie तो बचपन से देख रहे थे.
The movie was about it was about the NDA, right? It was about the national.
No, it was not about the NDA. No,
it was related to army.
Yeah. That's what I say. It motivated me to move towards that side. Very much fascinated by that movie at that time, because I was the first one in my family to join army. So it was not that somebody is already there and I am getting motivated, I am getting being coached by them. So this was the movie. And पहले से जो भी thought होगा, but ये तो अब relate कर पाते हैं. उस समय relate नहीं कर पाते थे कि उसकी वजह से हम ऐसा हो रहा है. Now we can think, yes, that made an impact in my life.
Yeah, I agree. Vijay, how about you share it now? Since you
your story, what you said, there is a story. Yeah.
No, I don't watch movie. Very, very rare. First of all, now I don't like watching movie. And before I was not having, like in the beginning, I was not having enough money to watch movie. Then I did not have time to watch movie, and now I don't like movies. So very rare. But
I've never met anyone who doesn't like movies.
What is the opposite of movie buff, Rajat?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. So
I said, what is opposite of movie buff?
Opposite of movie buff. I'm also yet to come across someone.
Yeah, even I have not heard this.
Yeah.
Maybe
Opposite of movie buff would be Vijay Pandey.
I don't know.
But Vijay, you were telling me one story that you have got a story.
Can we say movie teetotaler?
Yeah.
He likes to listen from others about movies, but
so like my first movie experience was like in a theater. It was like a movie. It's close to my native place. There was newly opened theater, and my whole joy of that movie was that I was sleeping in the lap of my bhagi, who was like, I was maybe 8 or 9 year old kid, and she was like 30, 32 years. So I was very comfortably sleeping in her lap, and I had like best sleep of my life. So that was the best experience of my movie. And the movie was like Panch Papi. It was that guy. I think later on I discovered that this was a movie of Chunky Pandey. Chunky Pandey was in that movie. It was crazy. I don't remember what was the theme of the movie. What is that? And other things. Though recently I watched a movie, like maybe recently means like 3 years ago approximately. I watched a movie. It was a French movie. I don't remember the name of the movie, but I remember the story very well. There was a girl of almost like 18, 19 year old, and she was in love with a doctor. And she was thinking that the doctor is also in love with her. Emily,
that's the film, right?
Yeah. And in the whole movie, the movie flows like, as nobody, like the audience don't know if the doctor doesn't love. It's only at the later end, audience discovered that the doctor has no connection. And then I like that character. I identified with that character very much, because I have the same kind of psychotic passion towards things. So whatever I'm passionate about, I'm like monomaniac about it. And then at the end, there was a scene that she was relieved from that mental hospital where she was admitted to treat that disease or whatever disease it was. And then she kind of, gets normal and gets out. Last scene of the movie is that she made a face of that doctor from the medicine that was given to her. There was when the lady came to clean, she saw that there was a whole face of that doctor and it was made of medicines. So that was like, wow. And that's the level of passion, that's the level of, self. It goes into definitely domain of being abnormal, but that's the level of kind of focus that I enjoyed in the movie, and I felt very kind of connected with that. So I like that character very much.
Interesting. I think that is a very interesting movie. You obviously ruined it for all of us, so there is no suspense anymore. Thank you for that. I think you picked up something very, very different there, Vijay.
Like, as far as the experience is concerned, you will still get the same emotion. And it's very interesting thing. I have been, like, for last 1.5 years, I'm working a lot on emotions. And especially from the point of view of developing a test on that. And then I have noticed, and experientially also, and there is a lot of research showing that if you know that what will be the next scene, your emotional experience is actually richer than if you don't know. Richer means you have more variety of emotions felt. So, and I think that could be the reason why we listen to some song again and again and again, and we feel the same kind of emotion, joy, or whatever we are feeling with that song. It doesn't diminish in terms of intensity.
Yeah.
So this was very interesting to note, and it's not only in experience; it's also in others' experience as well. Because I don't rely on my experience. It's like very dicey thing to rely on. Yeah.
Interesting. I think, but yeah, I think one thing, I think we don't use the word abnormal anymore. Wait, correct, Gurleen, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think abnormal word was just taken out of the dictionary of mental health and related disorders and illnesses. So I think that's the only word that we refrain, one of the words that we refrain using now, at least in the field and practitioner field. Is that correct, Gurleen?
I have no idea. Sorry.
No, I think I did study about it, and
I'll check the DSM-5 if something, but I'm not sure. I'm old school. Like, I don't do clinical practice, but yeah.
And
I still sometimes use the word morons in yeah.
No. I mean, I didn't mean to single anybody out, but it's just, it's good to, obviously this session is on YouTube and it goes out. So it's good to make sure that people are aware that we don't use the words anymore. We have a we'll obviously have a wide
we can
variety
say especially abled, something like that, no? Yeah.
Yes, agree. Different word, much better word.
It's started by Modi. He said that, you especially able other than disabled, which I consider a total nonsense. Although disabled was not a better word, but calling them especially able is another nonsense. So it's like replacing one nonsense with another nonsense. But then
I am sure, but I think it's also around. So I think where I'm coming from is also it was introduced in DSM-5, and just making sure that words have a very big impact and power, and we all know that. So just making sure we're very sensitive and not ignorant.
But I also love like French movies. I also like foreign language films. So if Vijay, if there is any other French film you would want to recommend, do let me know. I'd love to give it a watch.
Do you watch them in French, Gurleen?
I have some movies which are like, again, I watch movies only because they are related to my work in some way. Outside of work, I have no hobby, no nothing. But my work is large enough to have everything included in that. So,
in fact, Gulin, I'll recommend one movie. I don't remember the name. It's an old. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say I don't remember the name. It's an old Hindi movie. I just remember the glimpse of it. The same concept is there. It's a very old movie. It must be 60s or something. Dharmender is there and Waheeda Rehman is there. So this Waheeda Rehman is a nurse in a hospital, mental hospital. And उसको बार-बार वही दिया जा रहा था कि there were three heroes. I don't remember now what are the names of those heroes. So she was made to show that she loves the person. So वो तीनों के वो जब वो अपना प्यार दिखाती तो they become fine and they go out of the hospital. So then the next person comes. Again the doctor says the same thing. You know, you have to show that you have to love her. In the end the movie is very in that way that she becomes sick. मैंने तो तीनों बार I was deeply emotional all three times. I was not able to fake it with anyone. So that is also a very good movie. I don't remember the name.
Is that Khilona by any chance?
No, not Khilona. Khilona is Sanjeev Kumar, not Khilona, but some other movie. Dharmender is one hero, I'm very sure, and Waheeda Rehman is the nurse, but very something like same thing. In the end, she becomes mentally abnormal, disturbed, whatever you say, and she says कि मैंने तो हर बार I was true in my feelings.
That is a very big concept.
Yeah,
that happens in a clinical setting, and making a movie at that age, I'm very surprised to hear it. Very surprised. I will watch that movie.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but I'll check the name of the movie.
Yeah, that's okay. Preeti, do you wanna share with us now?
Well, see, as far as अभी जैसे normal abnormal की बात हो रही थी, भाई मैं बहुत normal हूँ और मैंने बचपन से बहुत पिक्चरें देखी हैं. And I can relate. Not मैं किसी एक particular character से relate नहीं कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन हाँ जब मैं कुछ चीजें देखती हूँ in movies जैसे let's take it तेजाब तो शायद सबने ही देखी होगी, माधुरी दीक्षित की one of the top hit movie first, and at the end उसका एक main villain character है लोटिया पठान. So end में जब वो माधुरी को capture कर लेता है और उसको पकड़ के रखता है और वो भाग जाती है वहां से, at the end when these people, the whole Anil Kapoor gang comes and rescues her. So what he does, that वो विलेन जो लोटिया पठान है वो सबको बुलाता है और कहता है कि अगर मुझे वो लड़की नहीं मिली, वो लैंग्वेज कुछ और यूज करता है, तो मैं सबकी खाल उधेड़ दूंगा. तो अगर जब ये कैरेक्टर और ये जब सेंटेंस आता है तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कोई सेल्स मीटिंग बंदा बोलता है मैनेजर, अगर ये सेल्स टारगेट नहीं हुआ ना तो सबको ऐसा कर दूंगा. सर जब आपने ऑलरेडी हमसे पहले हमारी खाल उधेड़ने के लिए लोग रखे हैं तो हमारी क्या जरूरत है, हमारे पहले क्यों बैठे. So ये जब ऐसे कैरेक्टर आते हैं, I relate to the corporate world, just to make a fun out of it, कि corporate का टारगेट अचीव करने के लिए लोग रखे हैं, तो हमें क्यों दौड़ाया जा रहा है, फिर हमें क्यों मारा जा रहा है. मतलब हमारे लिए अब लड़की को लाएंगे और खाल उधेड़ने के लिए नहीं लाया तो उससे पहले की एक टीम रेडी है. तो वो टीम कौन सी है? क्या वो टीम HR है या वो टीम दूसरी कोई बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट की टीम है कि जो हमारा पार्ट प्ले करेगी. सो इसके लिए कैरेक्टर हम लोग घर में ना जब भी हम ये मूवीज देखते हैं we try to relate. फिर दूसरा मुझे याद आता है मुकैम्बो का, जो ऑलरेडी इतना sophisticated, इतना well managed organization चलाता है, जिसके लिए किसी को भी काम करने के लिए I had worked with मुकैम्बो, जैसे हम किसी बड़ी कंपनी के साथ काम करते हैं. और it's just a fun. And then again, when I'm a very big fan of Amitabh Bachchan. I watched all his movies which are top or whatever. और अपने की बात आती है तो डायलॉग याद आता है, इतने से में करने चलेगा ईमान कैसे चलेगा, पगार पड़ा. तो ये कहने का बड़ा मन करता है लोगों को अपने ऑफिस में सीनियर्स को जब अप्रेजल पे साइन होता है 5%, 2%, 3%, तब ये डायलॉग डेफिनेटली दिमाग में आता है. क्यों नहीं कहा जाए कि सर इतने में घर नहीं चलता, आप नौकरी चलाने की बात करते हो. और ऐसे कई कैरेक्टर्स हैं, ऐसे कई चीजें हैं जो आपसे डे टू डे में रिलेट करते हो आप. और पर्टिकुलरली मैं किसी कैरेक्टर को अपनी तरह से रेजोनेट करना या मैं उसकी तरह बनना नहीं चाहती, क्योंकि मैं अपने आप में एक भगवान ने बनाकर आपको अपना एक खुद का एक कैरेक्टर दिया है. उसमें आप कितना बेस्ट परफॉर्म कर सकते हो, क्या बेस्ट आप अपने आसपास वालों को दे सकते हो, और उस चीज को लेके आप लाइटली बड़ी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स को किस तरीके से, ऑफ कोर्स मूवी हमारे लाइफ में बहुत इम्पैक्ट करती हैं. व्हेन यू आर डाउन, व्हेन यू आर सैड, वो सैड सॉन्ग्स हमारे लाइफ में जब हम ब्रेकअप के कुछ टेन्योर से निकल रहे होते हैं, या हम इफ वी आर फॉलन इन लव विद समबडी, we really like those songs. Obviously they play a very vital role in our day to day life, and we do have those specific dialogues which हम नहीं बोल सकते हैं घर में. When your mother acts too dramatic, तो आप बोल देते हो प्लीज ड्रामा क्वीन मत बनो, प्लीज आप निरूपा रॉय जैसी मत बनो, प्लीज ड्रामा मत दिखाओ, माँ का नाम है. तो हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजों को रिलेट करते हैं, बट डेफिनेटली हर एक मूवी कुछ ना कुछ आपको सिखाती है, नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव दोनों. उससे रिलेटेड आप कहाँ क्या फिट इन करते हो अपनी लाइफ में, ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, बिकॉज आप खुद अपने आप में एक कैरेक्टर हो. आप अपना खुद का कैरेक्टर कितने अच्छे से प्ले कर सकते हो आपके घर में, या आपकी बाहर की प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में फ्रेंड्स के साथ, या पर्सनल लाइफ लव लाइफ में, वो ज्यादा मैटर करता है. आप पीसेस अपनी से ले सकते हो. You can be romantic, you can have ideas, you can be dramatic with your parents, and you can be manipulative with people around you. But आपका अपना कैरेक्टर इन सब में वो चीजें इनकलकेट करके क्या स्पेसिफिकली देता है आपकी सोसाइटी को, आपके फैमिली को, आपके लव्ड वंस को, मेरे ख्याल से वो ज्यादा मैटर करता है. ऑब्वियसली मूवीज हमारे लाइफ में एक ऐसा पार्ट है जिससे हम अलग नहीं हो सकते हैं, और ये हमारे पे बहुत इम्पैक्ट भी. कई मूवीज ऐसी होती है जो हमें, जैसे रंग दे बसंती या फिर LOC, जिसमें हमें नहीं पता था कि वहां क्या हो रहा है, और हमने उसे देखा, हमने उसे फील किया. एंड देयर आर टाइम्स व्हेन यू रियली रिलेट टू दीस थिंग्स एंड अंडरस्टैंड. वो आपके कैरेक्टर को शायद जगाने के लिए या आपके थॉट प्रोसेस को स्टिमुलेट करने के लिए होती है कि आपको भी सोचना चाहिए इसके बारे में. लाइक आप कैरेक्टर्स हैं, लॉट ऑफ रिसेंटली आई हैव सीन मूवी मर्दानी. तो रानी मुखर्जी का कैरेक्टर एक स्ट्रॉन्ग IPS ऑफिसर to handle such new things happening around also gives you an insight of being alert. आपको छोटे छोटे जो चीजें मिलती हैं उसको आपको you need to be little alert on that. And definitely मूवीज में आपके पास बहुत सारी चीजें हैं एंजॉय करने के लिए, तो आप किसी स्पेसिफिक कैरेक्टर के साथ एसोसिएट थोड़ी देर के लिए हो सकते हैं, बट अपने कैरेक्टर को कंटिन्यू कर उस पर्टिकुलर कैरेक्टर की पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट अपनी लाइफ में कितना ज्यादा इनकलकेट करके क्या बेटरमेंट कर सकते हो, मेरे हिसाब से मूवीज हमारे लिए वो सब है. और हाँ, एंजॉय तो हम सभी करते हैं, कॉमेडी मूवीज एंजॉय करते हैं, सारी चीजें एंजॉय करते हैं. आजकल तो इतनी सारी चीजें मीडिया में, इंटरनेट पे, सो वी हैव थॉट प्रोसेस सही होना चाहिए हमारा टू पिक अप द राइट थिंग. कुछ लोग को कॉमेडी लेते हैं, लेकिन हाँ ऑफ कोर्स ये चीजें आपकी लाइफ पे डेफिनेटली इम्पैक्ट करती हैं. और बहुत सारे ऐसे कैरेक्टर्स हैं जो आपको आज पसंद आते हैं कल नहीं, और कल पसंद आएंगे तो परसों नहीं. अपने कैरेक्टर को ये ज्यादा मेन इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि आपकी अपनी खुद डायरेक्टर हो, खुद एक्टर हो, और खुद ही परफॉर्म भी करनी, और खुद ही उसके रिजल्ट्स भी मिलने. तो वो बॉक्स ऑफिस पे आपकी खुद की कितनी हिट होती है, कितनी फेल होती है, वो आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. टेकिंग द बिट.
And I can see actually Harsh really nodding and saying yes, this is exactly it. I can see.
Yeah, and one more thing, everyone is unique also. What is saying, that's very true. You don't have to copy anything. What she said is perfect, that you can take the best of that quality and then inculcate itself. And what she is saying, everybody is producer, director, actor khud hai, and one more thing, that everybody is unique and everyone has got some different unique qualities. So that's why I was nodding. That's why I was nodding my head.
Yeah, I remember that is the first lesson in psychology, isn't it? Everybody is unique. That's how class 11 psychology book opened. Everybody is unique. Sorry, Harsh, go ahead.
No, please, thank you. Vikal, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to get Vikal's idea as well.
Yeah, so I'm not a movie watcher. I have not even watched movies in last 22 years. I have seen around like 7 or 8 movies. That's it, not more than that. But the movies which I have seen, it have lasted a deep impact. If they have put a deep impact on my mind, from I can take out certain characteristics of those people, and I can see that what is happening around us and how I would be responding or reacting to them. So one of the movies which initially in my early years left a huge impact was Vajood. It was of Nana Patekar, Madhuri Dixit, and one more, Mukul Dev. So the passion of Nana Patekar in that movie towards Madhuri Dixit's character was something like, if you are passionate about for your work, you can go to any extent. And that was visible in that part. Of course, it took a negative turn later on, and he was present. We went for a negative side, but the initial part of that movie was how passionate you are towards your work. And since Nana Patekar in that movie was playing the role of a theater artist, it brought out the best out of him. So, and I'm not fan of, movies. I've not seen commercial movies. I'm always this character artist movies person, where they live life as a normal human being and then they bring the best out of it. So you can correlate to them because you know that you are living like them. And it is more so after the demise of Sushant Singh, just like a couple of weeks ago, where now everybody's talking about the impact of movies and all those things are happening. The second movie which impacted my life and I took a turn in my career was Black, Rani Mukherjee and Amitabh Bachchan. And Black was one movie where, because black is my favorite color since childhood, but I never realized that somebody can make a movie on particular color and then take a different meaning altogether.
Yeah.
So there is a dialogue in that movie that black is not about negativity. Black is about education. Black is about the color of your graduation robe is also black. So if you feel that black is negative, then why every graduation person goes into black dress? So Black brought a change in my perspective of looking at life. So I resonate with the character of Amitabh Bachchan as Devraj Sahai, who is working as a trainer, who is working as a facilitator to Rani Mukherjee. And then vice versa at the end of the movie, when Rani Mukherjee, the student, becomes the teacher and teaches her teacher back to life. The third movie which brought another impact was Inception, Christopher Nolan. And that is, I will not say that yes, but I am hugely impressed by the vision of that person, the way he makes this movie, the Batman trilogy, then Inception, and then Interstellar. So Inception, one movie where a person is going to do anything to keep his family safe. The ending of that movie is something like where your family, it's about your family, you have to keep them safe. So you will do anything. You will go to any extent. The final movie which I watched last in my life till now is Interstellar in 2014. That was again sort of where you are trying to rescue a entire human species to another planet, but that's a different thing. But what prompted me that the research which I started doing later on, once I finished that movie, I spent around 7 months on theory of relativity. I kept on digging up about theory of relativity. I kept on reading books for it, research, everything. In the end, I was not able to understand what it is all about. But yes, I was able to get certain answers that how time can travel or gravity can travel through time and all those things, the way it was there, the black hole and everything, how it is happening. So there was another wormhole. And there is another very cool aspect of that movie that one thing which fascinated me that when they go to a planet where time is like 3 hours and in Earth it is 23 years. So that took me by surprise that I have to research for it. And later on with all the research which I did, I found out that 70% movie was made on facts. It was not just fiction. 70% movies made on facts. 30%, yes, they have taken cinematic liberty for certain things. But if a person who is making 70% movie on facts, there is something which you can take out of it. And one thing which I took out was the way a person goes into an unknown territory to explore something, and then they come out by achieving the expression plus the belief what they get from that learning is something which you cannot feel it. I mean, you have to go through it once in your life. Only then you can experience or you can feel that what it is all about. By watching a movie, yes, it's a masterpiece, but I cannot experience that. That was one movie which impacted me. So these 4 movies, in the span of 22 years have impacted my life at different junctures, and it has shaped me into achieving what I'm doing today right now.
I am so happy you
Wonderful.
shared that. I have to say, I was most interested to hear about your, because I was sure that you'll have some great takings from that. So yeah, I was correct. It was very beautiful, Vikalp. Thank you.
Thank you.
Even I'm a
Vijay,
big
you are on mute.
Christopher Nolan fan. So great movies, yeah. Inception.
Yeah.
I love dreams, so that's what the
Inception
movie is
का
all
plot
about.
क्या है विकल्प? I never understood it. I watched
Which one?
a couple times, then I thought that maybe it is like I need to have some different kind of brain to understand.
Which one?
I think every time you watch Christopher Nolan's movie, you will find something new because the movies are so
What is
in-depth
the
and
core
so
plot of the
complicated.
movie? Like, what is the storyline? I could not grasp it. I could see flashes, but I could
Which
not
movie?
grasp the storyline.
Which
Inception.
movie?
Dreams
Inception.
and
Okay,
the
so
dream, yeah, 3 levels of
Inception is like a person can plan, a person can change the dream inside. So a person can go into your dream and it can change the complete idea. So that was the technology behind they used it. And then it fell into a wrong hand where he was given a choice. If you have to save your family, you have to go back and change some dream of another person. That was it all. But the important aspect of these movies of Christopher Nolan is the music behind it. Why you relate so much and why it leaves an impact is the background music. Hans Zimmer, the music what he gives to what he gave to Interstellar and Inception. Even if you hear to it, even if you listen it right now, it is much better than what the music is coming out in the movies in the recent times. That music, the person himself is legendary. You cannot beat that music even now. And his another movie is coming in 12th of August, Tenet. So I'm
Tenet, yes,
definitely
Tenet.
going to watch that.
Yes, I'm
So
looking
you're
forward to that
80.
myself as well.
So I'm watching a movie
I'm
after
watching.
7 years. So I think it is something to say that yes, I'll take some learning.
Another great movie
About that
directed by
with
Christopher Nolan was The Prestige.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that movie. Very good movie, definitely. Yeah, and
what
I
Vikas
think
is saying is the same.
sorry, Harsh, you were saying something.
नहीं ठीक है ये तो I was just adding on to that what Vikas was saying is very right that what they said कि these movies are actually based on facts. I'll not say facts, not proven scientifically, but what he is telling, they are taken from the I'll not say mythology, but from the spirituality. If we take out the Ved, अपने Ved में ले ले, or you take the Bible, both have having the same concept, exactly same concept. Because I am also following these things. So what he's saying is in that planet, the time was that यहाँ का 1 घंटा is 23 hours of 23 years. So I follow this book. This is like a Bible
Paramahansa.
for the India में, Paramahansa. So in this there is one chapter in this his guru takes him to a cave and he tells a story कि if you'll go inside, I'll take you. These are different realms in the same word. In the same word, what they say कि 7 लोक है ऊपर के, वो सब यहीं पे in the same realms. It's in the layers. वो slowly it starts understanding. So उसमें if you jump into the different realms and you want to come out, you will already be 400 years behind. And the complete story is in this. And similarly, what he's saying, अपना Inception वाला, again taken from the spirituality. I'll not say only Hindu. All the religions are telling the same concept. And what I did research in these things. Research means only in the Google research that every physicist in the end finally turned into a spiritualist. Because what science accepts is only the thing which you can prove through the theories, and you can do it again. Science may you can prove a formula, and if you can repeat it, then only they accept it. But the spirituality is something going far behind, and so all these movies, even the Thor is also taken a concept from this movie only. If you are coming from the different realm into this side, and then you can't go back, the bridge has been broken. So all these superheroes movies, they are taking from the spirituality concept of the Bible as well as all the religions. That is all.
Interesting. What book is that? Gurleen,
This is
Autobiography of a yogi.
Autobiography of a yogi, Paramahansa Yogananda.
Paramahansa.
I relate to it. I relate to it, Harsh. That's also a big part of the ancient science. I've been reading about the Vedas, the ancient scriptures over the last few years, so I relate to it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, definitely. Amina, how about you share now?
Okay. Just to disclaimer alert, I'm not a Bollywood fan. So please not expect any Bollywood movies or insights about that. I'm a hardcore Hollywood person, and I have three favorite categories, starting from action movies, sci-fi, and then mystery. So if you were to ask me which is my favorite character or movie, I would say it's Ethan Hunt. It's basically a character played by Tom Cruise in the movie series Mission Impossible. Uh, I think the reason why I've gravitated towards his character mostly is because this guy loves to take risks. Okay, and he's ready to do anything and everything for what he believes is right. He's been disowned by his own organization. He's been left helpless. He becomes an international criminal trying to stop an international criminal. So this guy really goes all out. He's ready to take risks, sacrifice everything. He literally puts himself out there for what he believes in. And that is amazing. You really don't see it. He has the option to leave everything behind and take the easy way out. But he doesn't, which is super amazing. I think I love his character because it helped me shape as a person that I am today. So, like he said, you learn from movies, you take something out of it, the positives, and you take the negative out of it. And that is how exactly the movies have shaped me. So, watching all these action movies, science fiction, I really developed a keen interest in physics. So, Interstellar was really amazing for me, and I actually figured out, okay, these were the goof ups that they made with terms of physics laws, and okay, yeah, I know what this concept is all about. So yeah, that's how movies have been for me. The second favorite character would be is the evolution of Captain Kirk in the Star Trek series. So when the first movie is released, this guy is playboy. He's carefree. He doesn't really care about anything. He's arrogant. He has a lot of pride and ego. But then over the course of being a captain for an entire crew, this guy really develops humility. He understands leadership. He cares for his people. So in the third movie, Beyond Horizon, I love the character Captain Kirk plays in Beyond Horizon because it is just he is ready to do anything for his crew. He's ready to trade places. He's ready to get himself killed. And the same concept that happens with Ethan Hunt. This guy is going all out for the people that he loves and believes in. That is one character, but that is the evolution of that person from being egotistical, manipulative, playboy to someone who really cares for his people. You know, that's one amazing thing I love. And mystery movies. I don't have any favorite. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes is good, but it's kind of overrated for me. But I love the genuine movies, the underdog movies, the movies. They just make you question things. You know, they don't ask you to take things at face value and what the information has been given out to you. They teach you to question. They teach you to be inquisitive and look for things that are not very, obvious to you. And that's how I think you develop yourself. So for me, movies have played an important role. If I were to give credit to who I am today, my character, it will be all towards movies because I'm a huge movie fan. My childhood was spent in front of TV set and not in playgrounds. So yeah, that's about it.
And I think, Amina, last time we talked, you mentioned you started taking up martial arts as well, didn't you? Because of watching all those
Yes.
action movies.
Yes. So
Yes, so I think Amina's LinkedIn bio is living by the martial arts philosophy, which is what caught my eye. So I think that is a huge impact as well, don't you think?
Yeah, so it was easy to develop the emotions and the character of the main action hero, but it was difficult to kick someone, punch someone, get shot, and not be perfectly all right. So I thought, maybe it's time we work on that as well. So finally, I started learning kung fu. So yeah.
Nice, very good, very interesting. I love the fact that some of us have actually taken these movies and put them into action. So, for example, obviously taking up martial arts, and Vikalp, you reading so much about theories and those concepts. Like, we have literally put them into practice, so they're not just movies that you see for 3 hours anymore, but they're actually things that you've taken in your own life. And like Preeti mentioned, build up your own character. So yeah, really interesting. I think we are now filling the entire hours with these sessions, so they're not
What about
30
you?
minutes.
Yeah, I'm really curious about Sakshi's pick on the character.
Okay, so this is it's no surprise. This is something that everybody says
Let me
to
guess.
me, and I
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Tiny Ninja.
Is that Geet from Jab We Met? Yeah.
yes, yes,
Good one.
it is
Very good.
100% Geet from Jab We Met.
It's
And
an easy guess.
is it an easy? Oh my God, okay. I
Because
can't
we
be that
discussed this some time
unserious.
back as well.
Yeah, she dropped a hint, right? In the last
Yes,
conversation,
you dropped a
I think.
hint.
Yeah.
I
So,
need
But
to be
she's
more
tremendously
serious
motivational
now.
character.
yeah, we are good listeners.
You're very good listeners. But yes, so my entire life, especially in India, was spent in the trains, catching trains, being in trains, having random adventures in trains. I was stranded one time near Ratlam as well. So I was like, this is Jab We Met coming through. I've seen that movie more than 50 times. And like apart from obviously Geet and her character being very bubbly, outspoken, and very adventurous, impulsive, that is just something that I was born with. But there is one dialogue that she says, and I'll repeat that. But I think that dialogue literally it plays in my mind every time I'm in a weird dilemma or a situation. And it's a time when she and Shahid Kapoor are running away from her house, and they're hiding on the roof. And he's just like, oh my God, why are you so happy? And she's like, you know what, like, this decision is mine, and I don't want to blame somebody else for my decisions later. So all the decisions that I make are my decisions, are my choice, and even if it goes downhill from there, it was my decision, so I'll take care of it. And literally that was always my mindset even before I watched that movie. And when I saw Kareena Kapoor saying it, I was like, it's legit, it's a validated opinion now. And then that was it. I think even today, like if I'm very very down, I see that movie and I'm like, it was your decision to get here, right? So what are you down about? Just pick it up from here. So I think I completely relate to that. And that has really changed my life in some way, I guess. um Another dialogue that she says, which is why I have a water, is कोला शोला सब अपनी जगह, पानी का काम सिर्फ पानी करता है. And that's when she missed her train again. So this is my water story. I was making it up when I was filling my mug today. I was like, what will I give an excuse for? Like, how will I give an excuse for drinking water today? So there you go. And just a little bit on the character that I sometimes feel I used to become when I was working a lot was Kabir from ZNMD. Is he Kabir Hrithik Roshan? When he works too much and he forgets about everybody else and he's just working, doesn't care about anybody but only work. I used to become that character when I was working too much, but not anymore. So again, when I saw that on screen, I was like, this is what happens, and you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be ignoring your relationships and your personal life just because you have a lot of work and ambition at your mind. So there you
Yeah.
go.
I want to
And-
add one thing here. I want to add one thing here. Like you related to the character of Geet. So हम सबको एक चीज उसकी ये भी याद रखनी चाहिए. मैं अपनी खुद की फेवरेट हूँ. कोई माने या ना माने.
बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल सही.
So first and foremost, you should start loving yourself as a individual character. Then you can pick up bits and pieces, dress up like Madhuri Dixit, dance like Sridevi, and show tantrums like Kareena, and also do whatever. And sometimes also act stupid like you. But fine. But you should be your own character, and you should be